What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Stanley Parable. I know the poll said, I know that the top poll was the Backrooms Lost Tape, and I really wanted to play that game. However, it was not working at all. I tried uninstalling it, reinstalling it, updating my computer, everything. It would not start. It kept crashing right as it would start. I looked it up online, I tried everything. It wasn't working, so I'm going to keep working on it, seeing if I can figure it out, and we might do that in the future. But it was not working, so I went with second place, and second place is the Stanley Parable. It is unfortunate, but yeah, it's having issues. It wasn't working. I tried to get it to work, but unfortunately it was not. Oh, that's so cool, guys. Look at the computer on the side. It's working along with it. Anyways, I know everybody might be disappointed. I'm pretty disappointed. I wanted to do it, but it wasn't working. So instead, we're playing the Stanley Parable because I got second place. So, hi everybody. Welcome in. Let me say hi to everyone. Easy Monkey, welcome in. Turtle, Deacon, Colin, Diamond. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry it's not Lost Tape. I tried to get it working, but maybe in the future, if we can figure it out, I will try to do it again. Because I do really want to play that game. It looks like a lot of fun. It's like Backrooms and SCP mixed together. So, we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Let's hop right on into the Stanley Parable. Begin the game. The end is never the end is never the end. Loading. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what Employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh boy, we're just hopping right on into it. Pretty sure the Backrooms is an SMP. It's a creepy pasta, but it is not directly connected to the SCP now. There is an SCP that is very similar to the Backrooms, and it's the Infinite IKEA. That's very similar to the Backrooms, but they're not the same thing. Hey, I'm considering streaming my Terraria playthrough. What should I use for screen capture? I personally use OBS. I highly recommend OBS. It's one of the easier ones to understand. You can find tons of tutorials online. I can probably send you a tutorial. But yeah, there's a lot of different ones that you can use. Yo, Carrot, welcome in. Have you played this game before? No, this is my very first time. Okay, I thought you had already one. Oh, I thought you already had OBS. Sorry. But yeah, Colin, if you get OBS, that is probably the easiest way to get a screen capture to work. So, wait, I can stream? You can stream Diamond? That's so cool. Have fun, I loved it. Definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Sweet, thank you, Carrot. I hope it's fun. We just spawned in. Guess we're walking out. This gives me like AI vibes. Because he was in here doing exactly what he was made to do. And now he's making his own choices. I feel like it's AI.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh,
No matter how
room.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Interesting. Does OBS cost anything? No, it does not. It is completely free. That is one of the biggest benefits of it. What does this computer say? Oh, I shut it off. How do I turn it back on? I don't have like a mouse or a center dot cursor. What's it called? I forget. Anyways. You have to go to bed, Diamond. See ya. I'm glad that you can now stream, though. I'll have to try to stop by. Heard of this game, but I've never seen it fully. Same here. I have heard of this game. I've seen a couple of playthroughs, but never anything, like, too serious. Do you guys hear that? Whenever I click... Oh, wait, what? You can't jump. No, seriously, what are you talking about? I can't jump? I haven't tried to jump. Every time I click, it sounds like I'm clicking a keyboard. Am I still just doing what I was programmed to be? But I don't know, dreaming? It wouldn't surprise me if that's the what is it, Stanley Parable? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the parable. Nothing in any of those. I can't go this way?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh, okay, mister. I hear you. press a computer a bunch of times? Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Any computer? Ooh, this one's on. Surname access. Clickety click click clack. I forget that window it is, but one has a secret ending. Bro, put your account on do not disturb. What are you talking about, turtle? Put my account on do not disturb. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh. Interesting.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That sounded like a command. There's nothing down that way. Oh, they're both the same. Let's go this way.
This was not the
They
correct
said
way
two
to
of
the
your
meeting
friends were
room,
online
and
in the
Stanley
corner.
knew it perfectly well.
Where?
Perhaps he wanted to
See that
stop
anywhere.
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Or there.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh. Wow. So it's a beautiful room. The right door? Go in the right door.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really
Beautiful
worth it.
paintings, guys. This narrator is crazy. Okay, let's go.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Well, that's creepy. What's in here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm great at following directions. Check the window. Which window? Those windows? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. 5,000. Well, I can't really jump, as the achievement told me. I need a key card for that. Is this like Granny, where I have to go a bunch of places and
Look,
grab
Stanley,
a bunch
I
of
think
things?
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Really?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Really?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Really?
There's
So
someone
if it's
you've
about
been
me, can't I
neglecting,
choose where I'm
Stanley.
going?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, for her.
This is
little
it,
girl.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
What are you
She's
talking
been
about?
waiting.
Whack.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the
Oh my
one
God.
to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh. Dang. Do you play Minecraft? I do, Carrot. I play single player and multiplayer. Sometimes on Wednesday nights I do some multiplayer with the viewers. Those are always fun streams. And then on Monday and Friday I have two series that are both single player and modded Minecraft. Though I'm not sure on Hypixel. He does do single player though? Yep. I do both single player and multiplayer, but not Hypixel. By the way, it's 1044 for me. Cool diamond. For me, it's 945. Hey Riskier, did you have fun with this super admin I gave you? I don't really know any of the commands, so it was interesting. 1145. Nice turtle.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Really?
All right. Okay,
That's
there
good.
we go. Alright now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh,
Wow.
come on.
Just wow.
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit
That's
their
so
life to
rude.
you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
Really?
Come inside. Let
Oh.
me show you what's really going on here.
No, I'm going this way. You just lied to
Sorry,
me.
but you're in my
Gah.
story now.
You're a jerk. You just lied to me. Why would I go in there? Okay. Hello, creepy
This is a
mannequin.
very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good morning, employee 427. Press H on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature
All right,
of
God,
his
dip,
existence.
peace, man. Have a fun stream. Thanks so much, Carrot. Have a good night or day. Have a good day or night. See you next time. Please press G. Not Stanley, no. Run. I can't really run, I don't think. Can I go out the window? Can I go out the door? Can I go out this way? I have to press G.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating
Hello,
lunch.
mannequin.
Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Can you click shift? No, I don't think so.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic
I'm
adventures.
daydreaming. That's
From
the
behind
story.
his
There we go,
desk,
guys.
Stanley
Game over. I
dreamed
can
of
leave.
wild expeditions
The whole
into
story is I'm
unknown.
daydreaming.
Fantastic discoveries
Purple,
of new
welcome in.
lands.
How are you doing,
It was
Purple?
wonderful.
You're moving
And
to
each
Tennessee
day
this
that he
summer?
returned to
Awesome,
work
Colin.
was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, so risky. Not gonna say hi to me, eh? I'm saying hi right now, Perp. Please press M to watch TV. What TV? I don't even have a TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Oh, gosh.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Oh.
The thought excited him terribly.
I'm in Tennessee before. I've been to Tennessee as well. Press Z to spend time with the boys. What's gonna change?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to
Nothing
two
changed this
open
time.
doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I'm doing Blechknisch. I assume that's German, maybe? I don't know. Press F to prepare dinner. Microwave. Move, doll.
As he wandered through this
Oh,
fantasy
gosh.
world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one
becoming my
path lay
office
an
again.
enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
I'm a baby? What? Press F to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head
changed?
he relived
the
it
roof?
again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might
That's my
always
desk.
feel
That's
this
the door out.
free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
not German?
Perhaps if he played
Oh.
just one more time.
I don't even know if it's German. I just randomly typed that. Ah, I see. Next thing you know, you wake up in a coma. That's crazy. Tell your wife you love her. My wife is literally a mannequin. What do you mean?
But there is no answer.
Oh,
How could there
gosh.
possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Oh. Press B to go to sleep. I can't even go to my room.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as
Really?
long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
I'm trying to leave, but you
listen
won't
to
let me.
He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Press G to be at work in the morning. So we're not pressing it, right, guys? Or should I press it? You're gonna wake up and see a dark figure with a purple cloak, and she says to you, "Hello, Risky. It's me, Perp. Wait, what? I stole in your canned food." And then Perp jumps out the window. Cool. No, wait, bro's been coding his own reality on this computer and he forgot to put in a variable, so he accidentally deleted everything. That's crazy. Don't? Okay, I won't press anything. Monkey, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just kind of standing here, not pressing a button. I don't know how long I can stand here, guys. We're gonna go stir crazy. Someone redeemed something, so there's a little bit more excitement. Daily life of a YouTuber. What are you talking about, Perp? You know nothing. The narrator is a little vengeful, clearly. This guy is crazy. I do not allow you to be my narrator. I'm not going to be here next week because I'm going on vacation. That's totally... Okay, that's loud. Howdy. That's definitely a redeem. And there's Minecraft. I like Minecraft. I'm gonna press G, guys. I'm not supposed to, but I'm gonna, because nothing's happening. Can't click anything. But yeah, that was... Oh, my. Yeah, that would be fun, Diamond. Hopefully you have fun on your vacation. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna press the button. I'm going to press the button.
Run.
Rip headphone users like me. Like me, Perp. I'm a headphone user. Okay. Pressing the button. 3, 2, 1.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
No, I
How
can't.
can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he is electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press N to question nothing, but I question everything.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
What is going on? How do I die? Oh. I don't know how I died, but I died. Third person, what do you mean, turtle? Oh, we're back at the beginning. Okay. So you said to jump out a window?
Were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We're jumping out a window, guys. Oh!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Is that risky on the desk?
Here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Look, are you sick of this gag? Guys, should I do yes or no? My eye's so bright. I know it's very, very bright. Welcome in, Chief Fan. How are you doing? You found the window? I know. Bro, why is my computer moving?
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
The narrator in his head. Ha ha ha. Say no? Okay.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question.
Really?
What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Yeah, I don't feel
Well
very
now,
lucky.
I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
You guys are doing the what perfectly. The game only on computer? I'm not sure, Monkey. It might be on, do I have to die again? I don't know how to die. Wow. Yeah, it might be on, consoles. It's definitely not on mobile, I don't think. But it might be on console, I don't know. Resume the game. Begin the game again. Can I click yes or no? I can't. Begin the game again. Guys, should we go for yes or should we just continue?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm leaving this up to y'all.
Stanley
Should we
decided
go
to
again?
go to the meeting
See what
room.
yes says?
Perhaps he had
Or just
simply
leave?
missed a memo.
I mean, continue. I believe it's on Xbox. Awesome. I wonder if you press no again. No wonder he's a narrator. He doesn't ever shut up. Yes? Oh, we have one yes. Uh-oh. Nah. Let's see. Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker. Yes? Oh, Chief Fan.
No
Alright, we
matter
have a
how hard
tiebreaker.
Stanley looked, he
Let me
couldn't
up.
find a trace of his
Let me up.
co-workers.
Yes. Oh, there's 4 yeses.
At
Leap
first,
of faith. Yes.
Stanley assumed
For
he'd
real?
broken the
Alrighty,
map
here we are.
until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the
Part
game's
game's
design all along. He
Very
then
cool.
praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Really?
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh, yes. Wait, are we doing yes or are we doing no? We're doing yes? Okay, we can do yes. We'll see if it's very similar or not. I would push no over and over again and make the narrator mad. Do yes, yes? Okay, we'll do yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many
quit.
more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So
I don't
just
desire
to
to
push the
restart the game. I desire to
I'm
see
going
what
to
you
try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
The music's not bad.
There once was a
gosh, he's
man
singing.
named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
Oh boy.
But the truth must be
Guys.
told, he was not very
That's crazy.
old and was quite particularly gangly.
What?
What Stanley liked most was
I'm
buttons.
glad I hit yes this
He
time.
pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but
Nice,
his
Turtle.
brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Really?
You too will become quite unbearable.
Really. Guys, he's a great singer. Now it's just a guitar. I wonder how long the guitar's gonna go. Actually, Fire, is he spitting bars? Yes. Yes, he is. Vine Boom. Wow. Guys, this is beautiful. I'm loving this. It's so chill. Gonna just sit back, relax, read chat, hang out, have a good time. Nice. Lovely. Please, someone like. Are we at 9? Wonder if the yes no thing is back? No, it's just an empty white void. All we have to look at are these 2 windows while we listen to this song. POV dinner at an expensive restaurant. 100% turtle. Definitely. Are you guys ready to restart? I can sit here all night and just listen to this relaxing tune. I will restart when you guys say to. I'm just gonna sit back and take a nap. Ah. How nice. Oh. Well, this isn't very nice anymore. What is going on? The music stopped. Guys, I'm scared. Narrator? Guys? Guys? Narrator? You've stopped playing the guitar. He is mad now? Oh gosh. I made him mad. We're at 10 likes? No way. Alrighty. Well, while we wait to see if the narrator does anything, I'll give you guys points. Everybody say something in chat, and you will get beautiful. Oh gosh, beautiful points. Did I hear that somebody needs likes? Yes, Pepe. Welcome back. It's been a while. How are you doing? We're trying to survive, listening to nothing, staring at 2 screens of glass. Maybe something will happen. Who knows? Peekaboo, welcome in, Dill. How are you doing today? Let's see. Add points to all viewers. 1,000. Confirm. There we go. Everybody should have your points. I'm thinking we might restart. The narrator must have quit his job. For real. Now we're just sitting here. Is that hyperpigmentation? What? Not too shabby. How about yourself? I'm doing all right. Having a good time. Chillaxing, you know. Staring at a void of absolute nothingness. Well, I'm restarting. Begin the game again. Unless he says a word in 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Alright. Begin the game again. Riskier, why isn't Turtle a mod? What do you mean, Snoop Dogg? What do you mean? Begin the game again. Oh god! My ears are dead inside. Oh wow. Oh, that hurt. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Can I just
Stanley
go back
decided
to
to
work?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had something else to
Riskier no longer has ears. I don't have ears. You're right. Why am I not a mod?
You guys
I'm
say
literally a
Colorado.
meme. So, memes mean nothing without humor. Well, I guess we're just going through here. Where are we going? No doors. Should we go
When
left
Stanley
this time or
came
still
to
go
a set
right?
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Door on his left. Should we go left or should we go right and see what that other door was that if you drop off the balcony? If you try to jump. Because we could jump on that lower walkway and see what's in that door. Go left. POV backrooms be right. Be like, no, right is always right. Right? Gotta go have a good night. You as well. You as well, Colin. Have a great night. Okay, we'll go left next time. I want to see what happens if I jump off.
Way to the meeting
If I jump
room,
off
and
the
Stanley knew it perfectly
thing.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Yeah, have a great
first,
night,
just
Colin.
to
I'll see you
admire
next
it.
time.
Wow.
Speed running
Yes,
it. We're speed running.
This room.
Let's go. Speed,
But eager
speed.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I'm good, thanks. We're gonna get on to that
Stanley
walkway.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yes, definitely.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten
go
off
down
on the
there.
wrong foot here.
Oh,
I'm
really?
not your enemy, really.
See, I want to
I'm
get on this
not.
platform.
I
We'll see
realize
what's
that
in that
investing
hallway.
your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been
Oh boy,
about
this is
nothing but
high up.
you all
Insert
this
dream
time.
music here.
There's someone you've been
Seriously.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone... What? Really? I was in the
Really?
middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
Oh, I
you
have
that
tons of
convinced that I want
consideration
something
for
bad
others.
to happen to you? Why?
Just not you.
I don't know how to convince you
Guys,
of
it's
this,
me,
but I
computer.
really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a
No,
chance.
you lied to me. You lied to me about my wife. I want a wife. What's in here? Nothing. Let's continue. Speed running it. What's down this way? 2B3. Boom. Vine boom. Love it. Nothing? Nothing.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Oh, gosh.
Stanley walked through the red
Can I
door.
go this way? No. Should we go blue or red? I think I might do red this time. I don't know. I'm thinking red, guys. Blue door? Again? Okay. We'll see what... I'll give you guys 2 more. We have 1 blue door. Blue or red? Blue. There's 2 blues. Matrix reference. Don't follow the narrator's advice. Okay, blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley
Uh-oh.
walked through the red door.
Blue. Sorry, narrator.
I still don't think we're communicating
Oh,
properly.
gosh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Crazy. This dude is going psychopathic.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there?
Yes,
you want
I
to
do.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes,
don't
I
let
do.
me stop you.
Whoa.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms,
This is
exposed
cool.
developer
This is
textures.
such liminal
Is this what
vibes.
you
That's
had
why I
wanted?
picked this.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for
Go
you?
back to.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the
Oh.
end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here,
Nothing
Stanley.
but
Help elucidate these
cool lore.
strange and unknowable desires of yours. What
know, it'd be
would have
cool
made
if we
this
could
game
see ourselves
better?
over
What
there
did you
and over
want
there.
to see? Vehicles?
Like as we all move
Skill
around to see the
trees?
same person
Work
over
with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
A
Tell
jetpack
you
would be
what,
cool.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What are we thinking? What my backrooms map looks like right now? What are we thinking, guys? This door, or should we now do the right door and see what he might say? The fact that the developers actually put this in the game actually makes it cooler. 100%. Should we do the right door this time and see if he gets mad because we're actually listening instead of going the way that he added in? Don't go in, never listen to him. No, follow him. New door? Which door? This one? All right, let's go.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah, this game's great.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did
I
I
don't
know
know.
the game needed a third door?
Because I wouldn't
Well,
listen to you.
It's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Oh, really?
You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Oh, really?
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be
Oh.
perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's
Really?
take a look.
Okay, let's take a look. Worldwide leaderboard. Total. Is this an actual leaderboard or is this... I'm not sure if this is an actual leaderboard. Did you know 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3 of players chose the blue door. 98 point... Oh, I couldn't even read it. This is you, Stanley. I've been online for 7 hours. That's wild. Error, friends list. That's sad. I have no friends, guys. I have no friends. Did you know that 23%? Oh. 98% of players are more attractive than Stanley. Well, that's just rude. A dead rat is offline. This is your superior. Dead rat is objectively ranked. Dang, that's crazy. I am the last place. That's wild. So what do I do now? Okay, it's the same thing. Let's go back in here. I want to see what happens if I say 1.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Really?
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at
Guys,
it, would
sub
you?
for a cookie. It's free, and all you
Let me
need to
boot
do
it
is
up.
sub and smash the like button. Oh, yeah. What
In
he
this
said.
game,
What
the
on
baby
earth?
crawls left towards danger.
Oh, no.
You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he
I don't
reaches
think
the
this is
fire,
real, lol.
you fail.
This is
It's a very meaningful
crazy.
game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world
Not the
will
baby.
really take notice.
At least it's
But
a
of
regular
course,
baby. If
the
it were a
message of
baby
the
zombie
game
from
only
Minecraft,
becomes
let it
clear
die.
once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why
Oh.
don't you give it 4 hours
Hello,
of play
baby.
to make sure it's effective?
4
Be
hours of
sure to
this?
keep notes on your experience.
Oh, crap. He moves fast. Should we let the baby burn? Nah, maybe the baby loves fire. Guys, this noise is driving me nuts. Maybe I'm gonna let the baby burn. Why is he crying if he's smiling? This baby, you're weird, baby. My ears, holy crap. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let him burn. Die, baby, die.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
All of
Because
the
if it's the
above.
latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh,
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
what game were we
Let's
playing?
see. What do we have here?
Not gonna lie,
Yes,
sounds like music.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, what are we playing? What are we doing? Streamlabs put the narrator in timeout, he swore.
Aha!
No way!
Fascinating.
I know this
What do you
game.
think
I
this
love
game
this
is
game.
about, Stanley? What's our
I know this
backstory?
game.
What is our motivation?
Is this the Watchtower?
Well,
I
it
know
seems
this game.
obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
No, that's
Perhaps
not what
for
this
some
game
sort
is.
of twisted erotic
Who knows this
purpose.
game, guys? I tried perp it
Yes,
with
that must be it. What a fascinating venture
Nice.
into the experience
Nice,
of
Ori.
total
Welcome
mental
in.
depravity.
How are you
so
doing?
far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even
Is
more.
this the Watchtower
Come,
game?
let's venture outward
Fire
and see what
Tower?
else is out there.
It is. That's the Minecraft sound. Well, this is the game where you're watching for the fires. I've never played it, but I watched Markiplier play it. It is that game. Is this made by the same group? See, there's the other watchtower. There's the girl. Is this made by the same creators? Or did they just get the rights to this? This is awesome. I played this game. I've played these games before. Let's go explore the forest, guys. Forest is way cooler than an office space. I love the woods, the outdoors.
No, it can't be.
Can't be what? What can't it be? What can't it be? Ooh, Firewatch. That is, yes, that's the game.
It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No, I love open. No! You monster.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Ooh,
I really wandered off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in
There has
any...
to be an area where I can escape.
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
Oh my
We're
word.
out of the woods now,
The
Stanley.
forest is awesome.
Okay,
Yeah, I love the
I'm
woods.
going to get us out of here.
And mountains.
Let's
No,
find
no,
another
no,
game.
no, 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 I
Preferably
want to play
something
this
with
game.
walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Oh no. No, don't do this.
I think this
Let me
will
escape.
be just the thing.
Let me out. Oh no. Oh, Grimer did a Firewatch
Wonderful.
video.
See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
It's a really fun looking
Just
game.
a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now
Rocket
this
League, guys.
is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Oh, well, now I have to get lost somehow. Do we go over this way? Is that an
Okay, so what
exit?
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley,
Sports ball?
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall
Peter,
run the
welcome
bases
in.
and
How
do
are
a
you doing?
touchdown together.
Never mind,
Yes, I
not
think surely
only-
we must.
I've
Okay,
not played this
Stanley,
game.
here's the
Play a
ball.
horror
Have
game
fun.
using the same controller. Ah. Guys, let's play some Rocket League. I'm so at Rocket League. Especially not regular version. I'm really good at the Heat Seeker. But that's because I don't have to aim, I just have to hit the ball.
Hold on. What are you doing?
This is an escape. Whoa! Whoa!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without
Guys,
me? You
this
can't
is
do
insane.
it. You know that. Stanley.
Narrator, don't do it. No. Hey, Peter. Ooh, sports ball. Hi, Ori. How are you doing tonight? Exactly. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, this game's fantastic. 10 out of 10 rating. Oh, I fell. I should have gone through the doorway. Guys, I'm in the back rooms. I'm in the back rooms. Portal 2 reference. I'm in the back rooms. Is the narrator God? He very well may be. Doesn't have his morals though. Nothing? Nothing? Oh, that's not terrifying at all. I'm okay, I just woke up. How did you sleep, Ori? Did you sleep alright? Are you feeling better? It's this way. It's brighter this way, therefore this way is a light. I just wanted to chill in the forest. Same. Nothing. 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 We have a light. We have a control center. Guys, are we making progress? Is this like a different game? We've lost our narrator. Hold on, I might need to take notes. Maybe I shouldn't have so much lights in my back rooms. The back rooms are usually pretty dark. If it is too dark for you guys, I can... Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes.
He killed me?
Yes, I'll be back.
Gosh.
There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Oh.
I can wait.
Oh, dang. Dark. It's black screen, guys. Oh, no, it's not. That light is very bright. I feel like I'm getting interrogated. What happens if I press my keyboard? I want to press my keyboard. Let me go back to work. Let me do something. Okay, let's go. I just wanted to chill in the forest. I already read that. But yes, me too. Oh my ears. Golly. Coffee spilled. Nothing. 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 Should we go the right way this
Stanley
time?
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Or should we go that way and then go down the hallway that takes us to the left? Back to work, Risky. I don't want to work. I want to go explore. Fine. Alright, let's go. Let's go exploring. That screen's very bright. 12. Nothing. Nothing. Hello?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
A whiteboard
Stanley decided to
manager?
go
What?
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
This... Wait, Monday. This is... Oh, these are... This is time. This isn't dates. This is dates. Oh. I was about to say, that is not working. Not cost efficient. What? Standard... Something... Get Chris out of the broom... Chris is in the broom closet? Teenagers. What about teenagers? A lot of percent. Size of demographic. What are you guys selling? Space between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. Trash. Cool. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. What is going on, guys? This is so weird. Go talk to the boss. This is unacceptable. There are no trees for perp. You know what? You're right. I didn't even have headphones in and that hurt my freaking ears. Me too. Although I did have headphones on. You're at 12 likes? I know, Natalie. I already gave out the points, unfortunately. Sorry, Natalie. But welcome in, Natalie. How are you doing? But I thought you wanted trees. I love trees. Broom closet. Get him out of there. Are you still in here?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
No.
So he
Somebody's
turned
stuck in
around
here.
and got back on track.
Do I have to stand in here and then something happens?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Something's gonna happen if I stay here. Let's get the Forest DLC. Sons of the Forest. Ooh.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in
I
the
can
broom
squat.
closet.
I didn't
He
know I could
wasn't
squat.
even doing anything.
It's not shift.
At
it's,
least if there was something to interact with, he'd be
control.
justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
We're gonna stand here forever then. Going in circles.
Are you really
The
still
music
in the
got
broom
too
closet? Standing around doing nothing?
Yeah, I'm
Why?
talking to chat.
Please
I'm not
offer
doing
me some
nothing.
explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Talking my great chat, dude. Calm down. I played Sons of the Forest. I haven't, but I've seen some videos. The music
You
got
do
too
realize
sketchy.
there's no
Very
choice or
sketchy.
anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. but it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely
I did
no
have a reason to come
significance
in
to the
here. The
story
whiteboard said that somebody was
whatsoever.
trapped in the broom
I
closet.
never would have thought
So I
to
tried to
mention
help
it.
them. I'm Spider-Man. I'm trying to help people.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
I mean, you're talking,
Maybe
so it
when you
has
go
to
talk
be.
about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends
What
find
on
this
earth?
concerning.
I don't have any friends, apparently. That's what you said earlier on the leaderboard. You said
Stanley was
friends
fat
list
and ugly
0.
and really, really stupid. He
How
probably only
rude.
got the job because of a family connection. That's how
Oh,
stupid he is.
dang.
That or with
That's
drug
crazy.
money. Also,
Oh,
Stanley
wow.
is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What on earth? What is going on here? I am definitely not. It's not my lifestyle.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion
believe in
about
that
what's going
lifestyle.
on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a
guys,
physical
I died.
malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
There's nobody nearby.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at
He
this
started the
computer
personal
is
attacks for
dead.
real.
They have
And he was
fallen
wrong.
prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's
just went
indicative
crazy.
of the long-term
Crazy.
sustainability
I was
of your
crazy once.
species. Please
They locked me in a
remove their
broom
corpse
closet.
from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
Oh,
So
really?
that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Oh.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No, I'm good. I want to see what you're going to say next. In real life, I would build a robot with the tubing and the boxes and the wrenches and stuff because I would be bored. We can make a... Guys, we can make a trash can gang from FNAF. I can make it out of this thing. The mop bucket. This would be its head. And these would be its arms. Like, put the spools around its arms to give it hands or something. I don't know. How long can I stand here before he says something? What do y'all think? Anything? Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Anybody there? Well, nobody's there. Cat in a box? I am a cat in a box right now. Schrodinger's cat. Am I dead or am I alive? Oh, now you're crying, Chief Fan. I'm so sorry. Why are you crying? Quick, get on the shelf. I can't get on the shelf. I can't get on the shelf. Oh, wrong. Oh, get in the shelf. Repo. Ori, I tried to play that game by myself last night once you guys all left. That thing is terrifying. Like, single player is so hard. I would walk in, I would find enough stuff, I would be walking back, and then I would hear some kind of noise, turn around, and the head is, like, the floating head thing is right in front of me, and then I'd die. Or there was one creature that shot a laser out of its nose or something, and it killed me. Or there were the barf zombie fish thingies that killed me. It was crazy. It was crazy. That's why this game is so peaceful and not crazy at all. And I'm not going crazy. Not at all. I'm doing just fine right now. So are we leaving the closet? But I love it with you peoples. Oh yeah, with other people it's so much fun. But it's so terrifying when you're solo. OMG, the barf fishes, there were so many. And the fact that there's no way to kill them, that's annoying. Like, you can only kill them if you become one. It would be cool if it was like the gnomes where you can smash them into the ground and they just shatter. On the shelf, is that a pew-pew? A gun? Where's a gun? Oh, this? No, that's a hot glue gun. I think. Or it might be a... Because there's a nozzle at the bottom. It might be a spray gun? What? Like... Oh, dang it, perp. Now I can't. Now I'm stuck in here forever. That's crazy. I'm straight, so I can't do that. That's crazy. Bro, I gotta try repo? Definitely, turtle. Exactly, I tried that a lot and died. Yep. Guys. Guys. I'm gonna be in here forever. I'm gonna be in here forever. I'm going crazy. The fact that you all are still watching this kind of concerns me. Because, this is crazy. Alrighty. Wait a minute. Does this look different to anybody?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
This is different. So I was supposed to leave the closet. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Downstairs.
to his boss's office.
Oh, I see red. Ooh, what is this? Can't pick it up. Red alarm. Fire hose. Can't open that.
But Stanley
Guys, are we
just
just
couldn't
going
do
home?
it.
Are we going
He
home?
considered the possibility
Nobody
of
else is
facing
here,
his
so I
boss,
might as well just leave.
admitting
Might as
he
well
had
go
left
home.
his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
What
maybe,
occurred?
he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I
All
am
of my
actually
coworkers
crazy.
blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example,
like the fact
why
that
couldn't
I'm
he see his
going
feet
in a
when he
loop?
looked down? Why
Oh,
did
gosh.
doors close automatically behind him
Oh,
wherever
gosh.
he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were
Yeah.
they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He
Really?
just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Yes, I'm daydreaming.
This
That's what I
is
said
all a
earlier, guys.
dream.
I'm not crazy.
What
I'm
a
just
relief
right.
Stanley
I'm
felt
always right.
to have finally found an
I'm
answer,
just correct.
an explanation.
I'm valid.
His co-workers weren't
The evidence
actually
is
gone.
correct.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
They
I
all
may
just
as well
logged
enjoy
out.
this while I'm
Crazy.
still lucid.
Hello,
So,
welcome in,
he
you know me.
imagined
How are you doing
himself
tonight?
flying and
Or
began
today?
to
I
gently
don't know.
float above
How are you
the
doing?
ground.
TP hallway.
Then he
Whoa.
imagined himself
Whoa.
soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Guys,
it was
I'm
so
dreaming.
much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps
Are
the
these actual
strangest
stars?
question of them
No,
all
they're just
entered
orbs of
Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Right?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Really?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And
Really?
while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to
Have you had
all
your
people
daily
in their
banana
dreams,
sandwich? Nope.
the truth was that, of course,
Sorry.
this was not a dream.
Oh, it's
How
not.
could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a
you
part of
going in
himself
circles, Will? I
too.
think so,
Surely,
Natalie.
surely, if he could just...
Not good. I'm gonna send
He
one
would
to you.
prove it.
Oh no.
He would prove that he was in control.
I'm
that this
lucid
was a
dreaming right
dream.
now.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself
No.
to wake up.
I don't want to go to the dark.
He
No.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside
Yeah,
this one.
voice. What?
Let me wake up.
It'll arrive in
He thought to
about
himself.
4
I'm
quadrillion
through with
business
this
days.
dream.
Aw,
I
dang.
wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
No.
Please.
No.
It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
No.
All
I'm
I want
good.
is my life exactly
no.
the way it's always been. My life is normal.
Oh gosh.
I am
guys.
normal. Everything will
I'm
be
not normal.
fine. I am okay.
Guys, I'm going crazy. I'm okay. I'm not back at my desk. Sweet.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh my word.
And everything went black.
Oh gosh. Okay. I am not okay. I am the best.
This
100%
is the story
chief and
of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, a new game.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Really?
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
I'm dead, guys.
He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Yeah.
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Oh, really?
I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Oh,
I know what is real and what isn't.
I died,
It
guys.
was comforting
I
to
died.
think this. And in a certain way,
dead.
seeing this man made her feel better.
The vine boomed.
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Oh,
The
my
very
word.
important people whose impressions
knows
of
what
her would
crazy
affect
people
her
look
career,
like.
and
Yeah,
by
'cause everybody
extension,
knows
the rest of
themselves.
her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
That's crazy.
And
It
then
is
she
crazy.
turned and ran.
Oh, run away. Thanks, New York. Oh, we're back, guys. We're back.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check
Yes,
on his
yes,
coworkers.
yes, yes.
He never functioned well by himself.
I guess we'll actually go
and
this
constantly
time.
needed support and guidance from others.
Oh,
so
really?
the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go to the boss. Let's see what happens. Hello, boss. Where are you?
Yet there was
Tips
not
for
a
not
single
getting fired.
person
Talk
here
less.
either.
Do unbelievably
Feeling a
amazing
wave
work
of
all the time, every day, with no exception
Stanley
or
decided to
of
go
promo-
up
or
to his
no
boss's
expectation of
office,
promotion or
hoping he might
recognition.
find
and
an
I can't
answer
read this.
there.
Guess I'm getting fired.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I'm already bored. Taking my time. Okay, bye.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm watching this at school, lol. That's crazy, Lexi. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Man, the broom closet ending was my favorite ending. It was my favorite ending. I should go tell all my friends that it was my favorite ending. Executive bathroom? What? Let's go to the bathroom, guys. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Sounds like a cereal ad. I can't use the executive toilet, guys. I can't jump out the window. Oh, but I can crawl up stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's go see this boss of mine. Oh, boss. No receptionist. Does that mean no boss? A+ decor, 100%. Is this the boss? What's this way? No! Panda! Business strategy. I work for a company that kills pandas for business? What is going on? That sussy is a perfectly timed thing, by the way. Holy cow, what is... Doors monthly. Oh, outdoors, probably. Shapes. Wow. How interesting. What's this? I am the most expensive boss. Yeah, because you're killing pandas. What is this company? For real, what is going on? Oh, I have a cursor now. Let's go up. Let's go up to the balcony. Or the helicopter landing pad or something. Where are we off to? Oh, I love elevator music. Time for another nap, guys. Do you hear someone whispering? The narrator is singing to the tune. That's crazy. Have you tried depleted uranium rod? Ion is a little bit odd but decent. What? Maybe, I don't know. He's humming to the tune. Wait, what? I want to go up. Well, I break the elevator if I keep pressing the button. Okay, let's go down.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. Up, up, and away we go. Oh, I guess it's down, down, down to the fiery place. Uh-oh. 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 Get me off this elevator! Well, this goes nowhere. To the boss's office we go. I'm gonna confront this guy. Yo, where are you? Why do you kill
Stepping into his
pandas?
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Where's the
unraveled,
pandas?
Stanley
Let them
wondered
go,
in
Invisible
disbelief
Man.
who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Well,
Yet
I knew
incredibly,
it.
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct
Oh,
code.
it's so dark.
by
I
sheer
can't see
luck.
nothing.
Amazing.
Oh, now I can.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Guys, we're going to the back rooms. The whole time it was weekend. What? The whole time it was weekend? Maybe that elevator will work. Oh. There's nothing back here. Right? Yeah, there's nothing back here. That feels like somewhere that could be a secret. That's why no one's there. It's the weekend, lol. Oh. I see now. I understand what you mean, Turtle. Thanks for the... Oh, it didn't even let me press up. It forced me to press down. Yeah, thanks for the clarification, Ori. It's the weekend.
Descending
I
deeper
stayed
into
overnight
the building,
by accident.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to
How big
think
is
for
this
himself,
company?
to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh gosh. This company is huge. That's insane. This is like Playtime Co, guys. Yeah, say hello to the dudes in there for me. I couldn't get to the meeting in time. Will do. I'll let you know. I'll let them know. Gonna lurk now because I'm tired. All right, Chief Fan. Thanks for the lurk. Have a good night. Sleep
Stanley
well.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I'll escape next time. I want to see what's going on. I'm being mind controlled.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, okay. There's another platform over there. Where are we going? What's going on here? What does it say? Employee observation protocol. I can't zoom in. I can't. 2C. If, despite adherence to protocol 2A and protocol 2N, and employee leaves the... I ain't reading that. Let's press the button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley,
can you jump in this game? Nope.
Eternally monitored in this place where
I got an achievement right away that said I can't jump.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Where are we off to? Where are we dropping, boys?
He refused to
I have
believe
braces and I absolutely hate them. Dude, me too. I don't have braces, but I used to. Braces are
It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Welcome in, Jerry. How are you doing today? Or night?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Where am I?
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
I should have gone to the boss's room way earlier.
Happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
This button? How do I break it? Beep beep. Dismantle the control. Is it this? Bright glowing thing? Console disabled. Oh gosh. I just joined 76 minutes too late? Nah, you're good. Ooh. How do I press the power button? I can't do that. You're all good though. We just got in here. Ooh. Oh, do I have to press these in order? Yeah, I see white buttons everywhere. Okay, where's the first one? Is it this one? 1, 2. Three. Where's 4? There's 5. Where's 4? Oh, 4. Where are you? Oh, that's 4 up there, isn't it? Let's see. Let's see if we can reach the 4, guys. I can't get up there. Was I supposed to press that up there? Wait, no. I came out over there. Huh? What's in this door? Do we go to the power facility to shut off the power? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's just press 5. Nothing. Okay. 0521. Is there a 0 anywhere? Maybe that's the order I have to press it? Guess not. Mind controls idle awaiting input. System power. Off on.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yeah. That was loud. Okay, where are we going? Cricket noises? For real. What's going on? Where are we at?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Really?
Was it over?
Was it? Is it? Wasn't.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Ooh.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had
Back
his
to the office,
co-workers
Lil,
gone?
probably.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
The sky.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered
I
to
feel like
him.
this room would be a
For
lot
it was
brighter
not
if this
knowledge or
sunlight was
even
pouring
power
in.
that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell
It's
him
the
where to
forest.
go, what
It's
to
the
do,
trees.
or
It's
how to
mountains.
feel.
It's beautiful.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Yes.
It was
Where
perhaps
am I going?
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley
free.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
Guys.
the feeling of
escaped.
liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right
screen?
now,
I don't think
that
so.
things were
Looks
meant
like we're
to
walking
happen.
through it.
And Stanley was happy.
The end. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for... I'm just kidding. Oh, I got the quest. Beat the game. Complete the Stanley Parable. And we're back. Okay. We didn't beat
The
it.
meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would
Okay.
never be alone
That
ever
other
again.
pathway said... escape. Can I get in... like, there's a whole pathway there. Let me through. Let me in. Let me in! Okay. Because I feel like that's a way to go. I just need to figure out how to go that
When
way.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ah. Let's see if there's anything in the closet.
Yet
It's
there was
just the
not a
same.
single person here either.
No.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I need to find something to break the door.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Bruh, I turned that off. That's so annoying. Bahahaha. We're gonna go the exit route.
Stepping into his manager's
Bruh.
office,
I know,
Stanley
bruh.
was once again
I shut off
stunned
that
to
setting.
discover
I
not an
shouldn't be
indication of
messing
any
around
human
anymore.
life. What could it
Streamlabs.
mean?
Tisk tisk.
Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling
I did.
books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
Secret.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
I knew it.
Stanley happened to input
Going
the
this way.
correct code
So dark,
by sheer
guys.
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yep. And we're going down. Down into the abyss. See, it's still so high above, which means there has to... This is huge. Oh. It skipped it. That's new. That's very new.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I already escaped that way, so I know that this isn't the escape.
The door behind him was not shut.
That's the question.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'm still going this way.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Ah. To death I go. Would you look at that? I ain't dead. Ha ha ha.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell. Adios.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Except for I'm still alive. Bro has the same iron kneecaps as the player in Poppy Playtime. Wait, what? Where?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
The Stanley Parable. This is not my office.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Dang. Stanley's computer. Guys, they made a memorial about me. I'm so famous. Stanley must have been a real great guy because they made a whole living area for him. Look at this. The office. 1, 2, and 3. Man, I never figured that I would be as popular as the 1, 2, and 3 door. Never thought that would be where I would be. The 2 doors, yeah. The 2 doors I would never go in. Filing cabinets straight from my office. They just loved me that much. Is the closet on there? Nah, it ends at the 2 doors. Or a brutal crazy man? Who knows? Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Very cool. What about over here? What is this? Office computers. Somebody's not doing their work. This guy's doing his work. What about this guy? He's installing a chart. That's terrible. That's boring. Written and designed by Dave Reedon and William Pugh. Developed by Crows. Very cool. Kevin Brighting as narrator. Perfect. The office. Maintenance room. Ooh, I never found a maintenance room. I guess that will be the future. Lovely. Wow, there's a lot. I can make a money waterfall or fountain. I don't know. A war zone. Wait, what? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized, shortly after starting the build, that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. That's crazy. I kind of wish I could shoot some aliens, guys. Alien base. Awesome. This is crazy. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. There are screenshots of the videos we made for the announcement and the game's delay. Oh, bless me. 436. There's a computer with... That vine boom was perfect. It was. Or was it? Was it Turtle? We shall see. But 436 or something 36, there's YouTube. So we'll have to look out for that next time. What's in here? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these for further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. From Bren Steger. Subject: gloves. Dead, strong, bad. How do you type with boxing gloves on? What? What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. Montgomery Jones. Give me one more. Partner, I am Anthony Elias, business broker. Please partner with me in a very rewarding business venture. Details will be sent to you if you are interested. Hi, Mr. Narrator Guy. I will have a question for you, sir. And it is, what is your message for today? Sincerely, Harris. There's a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. Thanks, and goodbye. I mean, he's not wrong. Thanks, Natalie. Thank you. Am I Stanley? Are you spying on me? I donated. Why? How? What? Will the game feature capybaras? I wish, that'd be cool. The Lounge. An early version of The Lounge. Pretty much looks like The Lounge. What's over here? The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. So, are we gonna try not picking up the phone, guys? See if that is still in the game just without the timer? Who knows? The cargo lift. Cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, this early version, we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Very cool. What's over here? We're learning all about the game, guys. The meeting room. Very cool. Maintenance, lounge, obey, disobey. Lounge, vent, maintenance. Oh, so that's how we get to maintenance. We have to go to the lounge and use the vent. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, yes? Wait, what? Confusion. The other entrance would be hidden depending on how you entered. Okay. Alright, let's see what it says. The flow of hallways allowing the first two doors are important to get right. Since players will replay them so many times, we discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Simplest version would seem like a vent to me. So we're going to have to check out for a vent, or keep an eye out for a vent next time. Ooh, what's this? Zending. The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. This looks like a portal. Zending levels. These levels were originally part of the Zending. The player would... Oh, levers. Gosh. Lever, and there it would describe the card they pulled. Can't pull them. What's this way? Oh. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Very cool. Yo, Jogabsha, welcome in. How are you doing? Countdown desk. One of the desks in an early version of the countdown ending. If I walk away, will that pop back up and I have to press it? No. Aw, dang. What's this? Can't stay but wanted to pop in
look
to
at
say
these
hi.
two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Yeah, thanks for popping in, Jogabsha. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Grizzly, welcome in. How are you doing, Grizz?
Can you see?
Ended up passing
Can you
out in
see
one of
how much
those
they need
out of
one
nowhere
another?
naps on my couch,
No,
so I'm trying to
perhaps not.
catch up on stuff before the
Sometimes
end
these
of the
things
day.
cannot be
That's
seen.
great. That's perfect.
But listen to me. You can still save. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
Guys, the way you win is by not
Choose it.
playing.
Don't let time
We're gonna go
choose
now,
for
enjoy
you.
the stream.
Don't
Thanks,
let
Jogabsha. I died. I got squished like a bug. Good, how are you, sir? I am doing great, Grizz. Oh boy, we're back at the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone.
36.
What could it mean? Stanley
You're meant to be
decided to go
watching
to the
YouTube.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
See, I feel like somewhere...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
no.
but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Guys? New content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean?
I knew that there was a way to
New
get back here.
content?
See, that's the window. Look at this. I knew it. I knew it. Let's see. 416, go to the closet. Should I go to the closet or should I check out the new content? I'll check out the new content, I guess. But I wanted to go that way. Oh boy. Wow. Very cool new content. We're on a roller coaster through...
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Oh.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Giving FNAF vibes.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world
Smiley
over.
face. Isn't this the game
Please
Doug
step inside
made?
and see what
Oh, I don't know.
thrilling new adventures await
I would
in
not
the
know.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Just checking. Ultra
Okay,
Deluxe.
so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Okay.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or...
FNAF
oh,
VR be like,
there we go.
"For
All
real,
right,
Turtle,
finally,
that's
at
exactly
long last,
right."
it's on to the new content. I've
Oh, new
never
content.
been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's see where we're going.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh yes. Something new.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Okay. We're jumping, guys. This is the most amazing game I've ever played. I am jumping. Isn't this fantastic, guys? I'm jumping. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I can't jump anymore. Oh, that's sad. Okay, let's go.
Is that it?
I guess so.
Surely
Let's
that's
go.
not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I guess not.
Goodness.
I'm just gonna go back
Another
to the closet.
elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If
I
this is
guess
new
so,
content,
narrator.
Then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right
Bruh.
there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the
30
box.
trillion.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Very good indeed.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
I'm
This
suing
is what
this
happens
company.
when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Amen.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to
Kind of
such
depressing.
expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I guess. The worst part is it's an extra $15 for real. Oh. This is new. That's where I'm supposed to go. Vent. Guys, it's vent.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh, okay, I'll go over there in a second. I'll see what's up here. Oh, that's just continuation. Okay, let's go this way. Into the vent. You mean X? No, I'm kidding. I mean, yeah, pretty much. X. Excalibur. Excelsior. Golly, bruh. Perfect timing. Great job, Turtle.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
Really?
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Aww. Narrator's
I
actually
call
being
it
nice.
the Memory Zone. It's where I've
Memory
been
Zone.
storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences
Zone.
like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game
Collector's
originally
edition.
launched? Back then, video games had
Audience
integrity.
reward.
Back then, it all meant
Stanley
something.
Parable, British Academy
Oh, the
of
waste.
Film and Television Arts. The Last of Us. Good times indeed, old chap. The original remake, The Stanley Parable. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. I have a feeling some of this stuff probably didn't happen then. Guys, look, I'm right there. I'm in the game. Back then was Skyrim, Elden Ring, for real. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. That one's probably gonna be easy whenever I beat the game. New video game releasing today. New York Times, eh? I don't think they ever wrote about Stanley Parables. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Clearly not, if that's all they made for the... Oh, I guess that's part of the old game. Los Angeles Times, Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Really? What's this? In loving memory, Little Stanley. Aw. Aw, little hamster died. Guys, look at this beautiful world. Let's sit on the bench. I can't sit on the bench. Why won't you let me sit on the bench? Look out upon the beautiful world.
And over here is where I keep reviews
What
of the
is
Stanley
going on?
Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
No, he
Did
died.
you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever
The
created.
hamster? I know.
That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was.
Looks like
It was
Colorado's
literally
such a cool
every
place. I
game
love
ever
Colorado.
created. It was
It's a
Skyrim. It was
grand
Persona
place.
3. It was
Grand
all
way
of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all.
It's unfortunate.
It isn't even the Stanley
Go
Parable
Mountain Time
anymore.
Zone. Oh,
It's
yes,
just a
Aiden.
husk.
Mountain
now.
Time Zone for
A
the win.
lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
What's down here? Okay. Just checking. Might be a way down. Hello. There's a button up there. Can I get up there and press it? Usually I can crawl up stuff. I want to press that button. Can I go outside? Red door, blue door. Stanley Parable. Guys, it's all the memories. I feel like so nostalgic.
Here's another
even though
moving
I've definitely
passage,
never
this
played
time
game.
from GameSpot.com.
Literally
The
anything
Stanley
they can do
Parable
anything.
is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it,
Oh, 9
Stanley?
out of 10.
The game was perfect.
The game
it
was
didn't need
perfect,
anything
eh?
else. It didn't need new content.
It didn't
It
need
just
new
needed to be left alone.
Okay.
To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Ooh. Let's see what's over here. The serious room. I don't really know I'm supposed to go over to the serious room, guys. Oh, do I now go this way?
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Aha!
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh, here we are. Parts and service.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I
Oh,
can't even
no.
imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
It doesn't look like it. I have one good one.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious
Ow,
work of
my
art.
forehead.
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights
Guys,
that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Burning. Warzone. Guess onward. Onward and upward. Or forward. That works as well. Oh, it's raining. It's not as peaceful anymore, Grizz. All the good reviews are blurred out.
Okay, let's see what this one says.
This is definitely what happens.
While the idea for
like
the game
YouTube.
is good,
Bunch of good ones we
for
pay
someone who
attention to.
prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can
No,
tell
not
me if
at
I'm
all.
preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness.
no.
This is actually
You're
quite
good, you're
shocking
good,
for
you're
me.
good, you're good, you're
I
good,
always, well, to be honest, I
Oh,
had
what?
always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
Storm outside my window right
Yeah.
now. In Utah, I
What
love
an
it.
awful memory to
the
have
rain
to
is
hold on
so
to.
fun.
These black marks are my
Not this rain,
otherwise
this one's
unimpeachable track
Dark
record.
and sad and
I feel
depressing.
like a failure. Like I let these people down.
No,
Perhaps the
definitely
Stanley
not.
Parable isn't quite as
Stop
sterling as
paying
I always
attention to the
remembered.
bad comments, Mr. Narrator. There's only a couple of those. What's this one?
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Oh,
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley
Oh my.
Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
okay then. Skip button.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll
Oh, he's just
pretend that
gonna
I've
talk
just
forever.
begun an interminable monologue, and it goes
Oh, okay.
something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on
Don't
and
press
so
it,
forth,
it'll break
until
his heart, you
inevitably
can't?
we
Okay, I'll
all
listen.
until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only
Man, I would like
thing
to
there
listen
is.
to this
How
guy
many
reading an
billions left
audiobook.
until so much more
I
than
feel like this guy
forever
could be a
ago?
good,
Which is why I
Harry
say
Potter or Lord
the
of the
story
Rings.
and the
I feel
choices,
like that could be
or
fun.
what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah
Really?
blah 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 blah
Oh.
blah blah blah.
How
blah, blah.
intriguing.
We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until
Oh, wait.
245.
He's just repeating
that the
himself.
logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to
Possible to
manufacture. It
manufacture.
went on for nearly 10,000 years,
Average
until
audible
just
experience.
yesterday,
British
here and there,
accents are
forward and back,
always
and never a
better,
minute before
100%.
lunchtime. It can't be.
Books in
It's the
general are better
only
when
thing
it's
there
read by
is.
a
How many
British
billions
person.
left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so
really?
forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be
So,
just yet. No,
we're gonna skip
until
now, right?
245. That the logic of elimination
just
working
repeating
backwards,
himself, I
the
think.
deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much
No,
more than
don't
forever
skip.
ago?
Okay.
Which is why I
You guys
say
asked for it.
the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on
Oh,
and
really?
so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which
He's
time
not even
everything
making
all at
any
once.
sense.
So now you see, blah 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 blah
Don't
blah
skip.
blah
I
blah blah
won't
blah
skip.
blah blah blah
Don't
blah.
you worry.
We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of
245.
elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went
Really?
on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is.
They have
How
to
many
put
billions left
something in
until so much
for
more than
not
forever ago?
skipping. It's
Which
that
is why
type of
I
game.
say
That's true,
the
honestly.
story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by
This is like
becoming
the
it
fourth
is,
loop?
so on and so
Is there
forth,
the fourth
until
or the fifth or the
inevitably
sixth
we
or the
all
seventh or
until
the
the
first or
end
the
of
second or the
time,
first or
at
the
which
fourth or
time
the fifth
everything
or
all
the
at
seventh
once.
or the eighth?
So now you see, blah blah
I'm
blah
making
blah
about
blah
as
blah
much
blah
sense as he
blah
does.
blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. that the logic of elimination working
That is my
backwards,
guess.
the
That's a good guess,
deduction
Chris.
therefore becomes impossible
It
to
makes sense.
manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it
different,
is,
was it not?
so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until
guess it
so
wasn't
much
the
more
same.
than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah,
What
blah,
is
blah,
that
blah,
emoji
blah,
in
blah,
the
blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it
it's a
can't be
monkey.
just yet, no, until
Natalie's
245.
face-palming.
That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much
gonna
more
look
than
this thing
forever
5 more
ago?
times,
Which
then
is
I'm
why
gonna
I
skip.
say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end
4.
of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there,
2.
forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and
Next time
therefore,
I'm
by
pressing the
becoming it
button.
is,
We'll
so on
skip.
and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah.
I looked it up. I think you need to skip. At loop one.
You were only
2:55
frozen in
is-
time for a few minutes,
will
but it
have
was
something
plenty of
happen.
time for
I
me
bet.
to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of
Interesting.
course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
Manifesto.
Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever
I'm
made
shocked he
is
never
simply a
changed his
series of
dialogue.
choices made by the
Yeah,
person
that's
who you
crazy.
are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that
I'm gonna
choice
wait till
into
he starts
being,
to loop again,
then
and
by
then I'll
making
skip.
no choice and saying
I
nothing,
wanna
are
hear
you not
everything.
simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making
person I've
every
ever
choice to
been.
which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once.
Both
That you
at
are
once,
both
you
making
say.
choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and
back.
not affecting... Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh,
Really?
I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I
probably
should
not.
become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe
30, 45
Yeah, it was
minutes?
quite a while.
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's... Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Holy cow.
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room.
Oh.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's
Oh,
completely
gosh.
gone.
It is
I've
gone.
looked at it from
We're
every
stuck.
angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's
There's
no
not a door behind here?
There's just you and the button, and if you keep
no.
pressing it, I have
Nice.
no
We're
idea
kinda
what will
stuck.
happen. I have no idea how long I'll
Go
be
back.
made to... Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Oh, the lights are
You're
going.
back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again.
Then
Stanley,
what?
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with.
Oh, poor
And you
narrator.
think that that's just
Sorry.
how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
Oh, really?
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
Exactly the
Doesn't
same
that
as
feel
always.
like what we've already been doing? Me just talking?
Yeah, go back.
Oh,
It's so dark.
hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had
Really?
so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved
After
for one entire year?
It's
Let
a
me
year?
describe it for
Holy
you.
cow.
To begin with, there is only regret. There
Uh-huh.
is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley.
Really?
Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life.
Oh.
All of them collapsed down into a single
Go back.
instant.
Narrator. I think I killed him. Guys, I think narrator's dead. Narrator. Where are you, narrator? Yeah, he's gone. Is he in the vent? Narrator, are you up there? Hello, good morning. He's gone. Sounds like somebody's doing construction outside. Bro died of old age. What's beeping? Oh, it's out of batteries. Or is it the clock? Clock's not ticking. Narrator, no! Okay, goodbye.
But they didn't understand the game was
Narrator,
never meant to be
he's
funny.
back.
It was meant to have a point.
Welcome
It was
back,
meant to
narrator.
speak to the human
Oh, my
condition.
ears.
But where
Yeah.
are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then,
Oh, yeah.
he's talking too much, they said. First,
Oh,
he
I
didn't
know, right?
entertain us, now he won't
Tell
shut
me
up.
about it.
It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of
Like,
accountability.
for real,
it's the
like,
unwillingness
come
to
on.
examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were
Preach,
no
man.
consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course,
This guy's a
absolutely
genius.
anyone can leave a review. So here's
Oh,
what
yes.
we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button.
There
You
should
should
be
be
a
able
skip
to freeze
button."
Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then,
Demanded.
because it
How
was
rude.
said, because it was
I like
spoken,
Karen's
now
guys.
it simply has to happen.
Tisk. Oh,
The
really?
most immediate desires. Every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone
see.
wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being.
Really?
Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no
Yeah,
reason
I'm
other
so
than
sorry,
to do
narrator,
so?
but
Yes!
You're annoying. Bye. Button. Button. Oh, it's back. Hello? Is anybody down here? Narrator? Are you gone again? Narrator? I guess he's gone. He died again.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
It's what it says on the loading screen before it says loading.
End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh, it's leaking quite a bit now.
Never the end, is never.
Are we gonna get flooded?
Is never the end, is never the end, is never the.
Let's see. Oh, it is leaking a lot, guys. We're gonna get flooded. That's not good. The button's taking longer. Oh, there we go. What's this? Was that chair there before? Am I going crazy? Let's see if that chair's there next time. Oh. Oh, no. I had roofing damage. It's because of the leak. Guys, that's why you have to fix your pipes. It's going to flood next time? I don't think so. I think it's all gone. Sunlight. I haven't felt the sun on my skin for 12 long years. Oh my. Seriously. What's next? Whoa. Ferns. Beautiful. Lovely. Now these berries, oh, these are, what are these? Acorns? They're 2D. We've got 2D acorns, people. Oh my. It's nighttime again. All the plants are somehow gone. Freedom soon, I believe. No, it's gonna look like Portal 2. Portal 2, we shall see. Y'all, backrooms, y'all hear it? Hear the backrooms? Wait, what? How? I don't know. This is... wow. Great job, Perp. Whoa. I can't press the button anymore. So I'm wandering the desert. Where are we going? Let's see. You're a comedic genius for real. Definitely a comedic genius. Alright, let's go. Let's go play Dune. Where's the sandworms? I am Paul Atreides. Am I actually getting further away from that? I am. Alright, let's go. Are we on Arrakis from Dune? I guess so. Oh. Black screen. What? No way. All that for nothing. Narrator, are you back?
All of his co-workers were gone.
He's back. Guys, we got him back.
Stanley
Sorry,
decided
lads.
to go to the meeting room.
Yes.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. I'll check out the
good.
closet next
You
time.
notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay, show me. What's exciting? Are we going that way now? Guess not. What's the new? I want to see the new. New. New
You see,
content.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that
Rizz?
legacy. So forget
Riskier?
this ultra-deluxe
Riskier?
nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Guys, we got the sequel for free.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover
end is never
with a
the
fully
end.
fledged
Again.
sequel. An entirely new experience,
Force
built from the ground up.
2-7.
Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This
Red
is
phone.
what fans have truly
This the
been
phone
asking
for the
for.
cops, and this is the phone for everyone else. Hamburger? Hamburger. Whoa, what a game. I'm in the sequel. Also, hi, Ori. Glad your family is getting better. Now stop getting sick. It's just that easy. It is just that easy. It's just a mindset. Just stop it.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Let's see if I can find it.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
There we go. Crazy. Sorry, Perp. Last time we talked, you were so excited. If things change, then ignore me.
Stop it.
Perp, I beat it.
Get some help.
I beat you to it. Stop it. Get some help. It's really that easy. Taste the sequel, guys. Well, the vending machine does look better. It's not as pixelated anymore. TVA. Guys, time variant authority is in this. 2. Investor showcase. Okay, let's go see it. Is there a revamped closet in here? Can I go to closet 2.0? Sneezes are so much fun though. Especially when they're all over you. When you're talking to someone, they just sneeze all over you. So much fun. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Ooh, old plus busted.
Stop it.
New hotness.
Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help. Stanley Parable 2. Stanley Parable 2. Oh, they had so many different styles. I actually kind of like that second one. Stanley Parable and it's 2 squares. Stanley Parable and that's the B and the L. But this style is also really good. Oh, I guess this is the way
Now, to be
going.
clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
figure that if I
First
can
things
loosely
first, let's listen.
organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally
Dos.
spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I'd rather no sneezing or coughing. Maybe one day, lol. Maybe. Hopefully. Am I weird, but I think sneezes have a distinct smell? Wait, what? I don't know. The worst thing is when you accidentally spit on someone when you're talking. Oh, yeah, that's bad as well. Hopefully 2 adds jumping. No jumping yet. I can't jump. Oh, this way to the show floor. Valued investors. Can I sit up here? No, I can't. New features. Can I go on the bus? Oh, I'll have to go down this way. Hopefully 2 adds. No, I already read that. It's 2 a.m., Ori. Yeah, Ori, how are you supposed to get better if you're staying up late?
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
So this feels more like a jail than the first one. Is this the prequel to the sequel's prequel? Wait. My life is a lie. I like when people are talking and a small piece of food flies out of their teeth into my mouth. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Oh gosh. The button on that says the name of the player is playing the game. Oh. I don't know if I want to risk pressing that. Get doxxed by a game. Whole new office. Red is the new orange. Nice. 999. No screenshots. The new updated ray traced more of the same, but in a good way, sequel to the new features, new content, new ideas. That looks pretty much the same. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Find a way to jump. I can't jump. I woke up at 1 a.m. That's wild. It's 1:44 for me. It's like 11:44 for me. The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. What? That's okay, Ori. Good morning. Make sure to get your caffeine. Good morning,
A
Ori.
common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical.
Bucket.
That it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to
Make
say
sure to
that
get
after
your
much
caffeine,
consideration,
100%.
I've
MST's
engineered a
best
clever
time?
solution
Yes,
to this
Grizz.
fundamental problem
Mountain
with
time's
the
the
game.
best time.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket,
bucket's not
a
there.
sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
narrator.
And your heart.
Oh, there
It's
it is.
true. As long as you hold on to
Or
the
eat
bucket,
your hair.
the many disorienting contradictions
just
of the
love it when a
Stanley
kid
Parable
takes a
will
sip
feel
of your
perfectly
drink
normal
and they're eating
perhaps
the crumbs
even
from their
comforting.
mouth from what
You
they
may
were
even
eating,
come to
get in
long
your
for the
drink.
gentle embrace
in the
of
straw.
jarring cognitive
That's also bad.
dissonance while the bucket
Sorry,
is in
I
your
tried to say, but-
arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the
Oi,
bucket
narrator,
is the
calm
perfect
yourself.
solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing
Sorry, I tried to
despair,
type.
must already be sweeping through your
banana
body. And in fact, can I
Except I'm
say that
going
I
to be
do
living
believe the
EST
bucket lends you an
more
air
soon
of
than
charisma as
MST. I
well.
miss it. Aw.
I think that just holding
you
it
can't leave
has
me.
made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh.
The benefits of the
Hold
bucket
up.
seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yo, Balu, welcome in. How are you doing?
Hello there.
Good morning, Balu. We don't sleep in America. That's true. No, we don't. How are you doing, Balu? We got every moderator in here. Not every. Quite a few, though. Well, I have my bucket, guys. America includes all of North America. What about
Does
South
anyone
America?
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
They might as
That
well,
really
because
should
this
be
would
an
be it.
award if it isn't already.
Please no screenshots. Stanley Parable 2. Office decorations. Infinity hole? What?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use
well
a bit of
someday.
decoration,
Happy 12th
like
birthday,
balloons.
Stephanie.
But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I'm sick but doing okay, I guess. Aw, Balu, I'm sorry. We don't sleep in Canada either. Yeah, that's why Grizz said North America. Sorry you're not doing okay, Balu. Okay, so I was going to do happy birthday, niece. Just because that's kind of funny. But Ori and Balu and Natalie are all not feeling very well, so get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Oh,
Happy
really?
12th birthday, step-niece it is.
Yeah, thanks. Why did you even ask me?
Or
Is that a
actually,
poop bucket?
maybe
Hey,
I should have gone with...
don't
No.
talk
I've
about my
made my
poop
decision. We're moving
this is
on.
my bucket. Okay, there's an infinity hole around here somewhere. Where is this infinity hole? Is this it over here? Opening, rim, depth, infinite, surrounding area. Very cool. Very... What?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is,
Hockey?
in fact, a hole
I guess the
that you
America
can
is
fall
also
down
South
forever.
America, but
That's
Canada
right.
is my friend.
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
That's the bucket for the leaks in the roof. Oh, good point. Infinite hole. Here we are. So, and we go, I guess. Good point, Perp.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've
Dang.
gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue on.
Press G to return to the surface. How far should we fall?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather
Portal
than
be
later
like?
spectrum of things.
Why? Is there a bottom? Is that why you want me to do it sooner? Tell me there's a bottom.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep
He
hole.
lied.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an
Infinite hole, that
astonishingly
is
deep
definitely-
hole. It is.
Okay.
Is it
POV,
infinite?
that one Gravity Falls
Well,
episode.
that sort
Exactly.
of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
No,
Why
I think
don't
you
we
said
just put
things.
all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly
I can still see the top.
infinite?
It's not mostly
If
infinite.
that works for
If I
you,
couldn't even see
then
the
go
top,
ahead and
then
press
that's
the
not
teleport
mostly
button
infinite.
to warp up to the top of the hole, and we can move on. I'll just be up
Just
here when you're
two of
ready.
us. Bro, like I said, iron kneecaps. For real. Press G to return to the surface.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven... You see? I was right. The problem is you.
It is
The
me,
problem
yeah.
is that
I'm
you
sorry,
like
dude.
holes too much. Not normal. A normal
gosh.
person would have said, yep,
Ayo.
that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help
Yes,
but
yes, it
feel
did.
like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
Yeah, more
I mean,
like-
admittedly,
Especially-
I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite.
New mug.
Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough
Meeting
of
at
the hole,
2
you can
p.m.
hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Let's see how short we... Does it get shorter every time?
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had
Really?
enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Oh, I haven't.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes.
It's not
I'm
infinite, dude.
starting
You
to
lied
become
to me again.
extremely certain
First you lied
that the
about my
hole is
wife,
not
and now
only
you're lying
not
about a
infinite,
hole.
but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Uh-huh.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even
being
by
that
the
it was
lax
never
overall
infinitely
standards
deep,
for
I don't think you
accountability
could
and
ever call it
marketing.
that.
What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here,
Somebody's
let's
been
try
smoking
something.
quite a bit
Let's
in
pop
here.
back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets
Oh,
any
now he
shorter.
wants me to go in the hole.
Well, there
Okay,
it is.
back in
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is
Well,
the hole
that's
not infinite, but it's
unfortunate.
barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Definitely a divot.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed
This is
with
hilarious.
holes, but at
How's
this
this still
depth, I just can't
appealing
see
to
this
you?
scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
I kind of like it here.
Is the
Yeah, teleport button's not working.
teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Yeah, it's still not
Still
working.
nothing? Well, I suppose.
Very aggressive
I
divot.
suppose there is one thing
This
I can do to
narrator
fix
is
this.
literally when you need to.
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
Need words
you
for
couldn't
your
bear to be
essay.
away from the
You just
hole.
add a bunch
and
of
now you'll
smarty
get
words?
more
Yes.
time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a
Oh.
win for everyone.
No,
you
not
get
really.
to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
Oh,
Take care, Stanley.
okay, bye,
I hope
narrator.
you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Narrator. I guess he's really gone. Guys. Hide me, hole, I'm scared. What's that noise? Something's happening. Guys. At least drive your bucket for doing your business. That's crazy. Guys, this is getting very intense. Oh, the hole's going down. It's getting deeper. Bro literally walked off. Yep. Guys, interstellar music's playing right now. This is crazy. I can feel the space vibes. What kind of secrets at the bottom of the hole? Secret elevator, Legend of Zelda be like, the hole is getting bigger. Gosh. F to change your perspective. This game is insane! This game is hilarious! I love this game. Oh, we have a little bucket now? Yeah, and we're stuck in a hole. Oh my gosh. Did you just say the interstellar movie music? It sounds like it, okay? G, change your perception. F, change your perspective. Guys, this is... Roll the credits. Bum, bum, bum. That's what we look like? Yeah, I look really ugly. No wonder the bucket made me look better. If put that over my head, I look way better. Change my perception. Oh, it's a little bit more fun. Stanley is cute. Hey, yo. I love Interstellar. Me too. Cool movie. Oh, this is fire. Oh, now it's kind of weird. Change your reality? Bomb, bomb, bomb. This hole is insane. We should have been our girl instead. Sandra. That's crazy. Oh, dang. Future is red. Look at the ocean, guys. Change yourself? I'll change reality. Purple. Hey, Perp. Here we are. Space! We're in space!
You're no longer using up the space of my
What is going on?
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using
Stanley
up
is
the
much cuter
space
than
of
any doctor
my
mustache. He would benefit from a doctor
My
mustache. What are
head's
y'all?
stronger.
Doctor mustache
You're
is a mid
no
compared to Stanley. Stanley is Sigma. What on
using
earth?
up the space of mine.
Yo, guys. Oh, 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 the music, it fits. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, uh-huh. Infinite Void. This game's insane. Now we're going to the pyramids. Let's grave rob some people. Ooh, where is this? We're in the sky. We're smaller than bacteria. We're in Alice in Wonderland or something. Welcome to Hole Simulator. That's crazy. Word, Ori. Word, I feel so dorky right now. Grizz, you're just a big dork. That's why you feel dorky. Or we're back at the beginning. Dinos. If only Joe Gabshaw was here. Is this what the book is about? Wait a minute, you're right, Ori. That is what the book's about. This is the quantum realm from Ant-Man, for real. Puppies! Oh, they're adorable. Let's change music. Oh. I don't like this music. Spy thriller, guys. The name's Bond. James Bond. We're in space again. Perp, it's the purple space. Let's go back to regular world. We'll go back to dinos in case a certain Joe Bangles shows up. Someone called Bojangles. I will stay with the puppies. Change myself. Okay, let's see. I am your leader. Space, the final frontier. Each dog about 1,000 calories. Puppies, greater than kittens, fight me. Grizz, I prefer dogs, but I feel like kittens are cuter than puppies. Oh, am I dead? Or am I just upside down? I'm upside down. I'm not T-posing.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
No!
Oh, good, you're awake.
I was having
it seems
fun!
You sort of dozed off there.
No!
Drifting away into dreamland.
Oh, come on, I was having fun.
Because this hole is just so darn
Dang
fascinating
it, Risky, no TV
that I want
heads.
you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
Oh, I was having
so how
fun.
about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
He ruined it.
looks
He
of
did
things,
biblically.
You and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
Yeah, the
and I'm
dinner bone
looking
name
forward to
tag.
all of
I was
them.
about to say that,
Stay
and then I
alert,
got
Stanley.
freaking teleported back
I'll
here.
be back.
Toodle pip. Can I go down again? Oh, and the music's starting, narrator. Oh gosh. Are we teleporting? Ha! We're back. Okay.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name. I hope it says that name and not my name. Or Riskier Leaf.
For the
my
Stanley
Steam name,
Parable
instead of my
2,
name.
I asked myself,
We're about to find out.
what do players
About to get
really
doxed.
want? And of
Where's our
course,
cat?
the first and most
My cat's standing
obvious
on my
answer
keyboard.
is that they want to be individually recognized
Too heavy.
and validated as people.
This is the
So with
revenge.
that in
Skip
mind,
button.
my first addition to the game
Let's
is
go back
this
to the hole.
button,
Go back
which
to the hole. I
speaks
missed
the
it. I
name
do
of
too.
the person
Narrator was like
playing
your
the
mom,
game.
waking up for the
Isn't
school
that
during the
wonderful?
best dream of your life. Oh, for real. Road to the perfect button. Too big, too small, just right. Okay, Goldilocks. I want to press this button, and then we'll go back to the hole. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Oh,
But
okay.
of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Oh,
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Hello,
I want
mates.
you
My
to
name's
imagine
Jim. I'm
yourself
gonna press a
living
button.
as Jim,
Gonna play this
sleeping
game
and
today.
waking as Jim,
We're gonna see how it
falling
goes.
in love and being heartbroken
I should go
as Jim,
sleep. Good night,
seizing
everyone.
all of
And
the
have fun,
world's
Riskier. Night.
possibilities as Jim,
Night, Natalie.
and as
Have a good
Jim,
night.
watching your dreams crumble
Exactly,
into
Toto.
dust.
Literally,
Do
my
you
mom
feel
and
it
I was having
deeply?
the best
Are you
water
really,
bending
truly
dream.
Jim right now?
Jim Paradox,
If so,
not the
then
same.
please
Roleplay
step forward
simulator
and press the
time.
button.
Oh yes. Hello, Jim. I'm Jim. Oh, what a thrill!
Yes,
What a
you
rush!
See?
Oh yes.
What a thrill! What a rush! That was you. The button
Yo, what's up,
described
Riskier?
you.
I mean,
Do it
Jim.
again, do it
Yes,
again.
I am Jim. What's up, mate? Also, I would be really confused if my mom woke me up since I don't live with her. That would be very confusing. I am Jim, though.
Jim.
Oh,
It
yes.
hits even harder
Oh,
the
yes. I love
second
my
time.
name,
If
Mike.
this were the only new feature
I don't
in the
really know what
Stanley
I am.
Parable
I'm
2,
something.
it would
I don't know
still
my
be
accent.
worth the
It's
money.
half British, half
Let's take a
Australian.
break from the Jim button. I'm too
No,
emotionally
I'm Jim
drained
now.
from
I
all
pressed
of
the
this
button named
personal
Jim.
validation.
Jimmy Neutron. Oh, yes. Jim.
Oh, there, cowboy.
Oh,
Sometimes
yes.
a person can be too much Jim.
A cowboy, eh?
I'm
Oh, I
putting
could
the
be a
Jim button
cowboy.
away. Otherwise,
Howdy,
soon
partner.
you'll start to lose
I'm
all sense
Jim.
of who
I'm gonna
you
press this
actually
button.
are.
No, my button. My Jim button. No. Oh, guys, he took away my Jim button. I'm just riskier now. I quite liked being Jim. Good night, Natalie. I'll see you next time as Riskier and not Jim. He just ruined my whole night. My life goal to be Jim. It's gone forever. Honestly, love this bucket and feel a connection with it for real. Not the Jutton Jim button. It's crazy. How could he dare take that away from me? Name. Here yours today. My name. It was Jim, but he took it away. I have no name now. I'm just Computer Man with a bucket. I am Computer Man with a bucket. That's what the narrator should be saying right about now.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable too. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Well, you heard Jim in the game. Whoa, the button that says Jim. Oh, it changed. Wait, is Jim back? Can I be Jim again? Let's see. What can I be Jim? User 242697. Prisoner 65681. I don't know the actual number, but if you get that reference, you get that reference. And that's all I have to say. I bet Ori and Grizz probably get that reference. That's one random 2.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes.
That's your new name.
We'll go at the end of the...
242697.
Well, we'll figure that out later.
The computer man. Can you push the buttons that are too big, too small? I understood that reference. Let's go, Ori. I think I re-entered my dino phase. Is it because of the hole? That hole can make anyone become a dinosaur fan again. Ori, what's the actual number? I want to say the quote right. No, Grizz, I can't press the buttons. Okay, what's this way? I already saw the epilogue. What else could be up here? What's up this door? No, because I watched Jurassic Park the other day. I've been watching all of Joe Gabsha's, like, different series. He has the Jurassic Park Builder. He has one that's the Lego Jurassic Parks. And then he has the Minecraft Jurassic game. So I've been getting into the dinosaur phase as well. Settings World Champion. Mostly infinite hole. Oh, it changed now. That's funny. Free, new plus easy achievement. Can't believe it's that simple. I want to go back to the hole. Grizz for you. Les Mis? Yes, Les Mis. Oh. But the hole. Look at that. Look at all the different dimensions I can go through to the hole. Grizz, I'm now depressed. Insert Jurassic Park music here. That's crazy. But seriously though, yeah. Okay, Stanley Parable 2 with a trophy. Let's see, there's some sort of free achievement back here. Free achievement, get yours right now. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps, it just works. Okay, pulling the
now,
achievement.
Here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yes.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as
I really
simple
doubt
as
that. It'll give me a different achievement.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
I get you.
I'm
No,
not a
no
wizard,
worries, no worries.
Stanley, but I guarantee it will be
Don't worry
fixed in the
about
sequel.
it.
To at
No, I
last
get you.
satisfy the hordes of
24601.
ravenous fans all over
That's
the
it.
world who have been uproariously
24601.
demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
It will happen. Really. I don't think so. No. If I press this enough, am I gonna get the achievement? I guess not. Dun dun. Oh. Dun 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 dun. 90210. Wait. 624601. Is there a different way I could pull this lever? Get the achievement? No, please, give me the achievement, man. You can't do this to me. You promised me an achievement. You monster. Tisk tisk. Back we go. Yet again, disappointed. This is honestly more disappointing than an elevator with a jump circle. The jump circle was more...
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
The jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Sweet! I was just talking about no
You
way.
already spent all your jumps
no,
the
no.
first time we saw the jump circle.
210 is an old TV show.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
I can't jump. This Stanley Parable 2 is terrible. I don't want to play this game anymore. I can't even open this door. This place sucks. What's up here? Collectibles. Let's see what kind of collectibles they have. They have a Stanley. We had jumps. At some point we had jumps. But no, we used them all.
Now it's a real video game.
Oh,
In the
yes.
Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Eldritch horror here. It's crazy. But we have a bucket risky. I guess we have a bucket. I guess the bucket's okay. I guess I kind of like the bucket. He used them immediately. You were asleep, Ori. It was so exciting. To the moon. 1 of 6. Yeah, the other 5 are definitely non-existent. Collect them all. Yeah, they don't exist.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely
No,
tragic.
that's what we like. Oh, exit. I don't want to exit yet. Let's see what else we can explore. Have we gotten everything? It's a dirty bucket. It may be dirty, but it's our bucket. It's the only piece of new evidence or new creation content that we have. Button that says gem. Over there, something. Taste the sequel. That's new. Oh wait, that's the button. Bucket. I think we've done everything here. Well, but it will exist eventually. Not soon enough. If it's going to exist, it's going to exist now, and I'm going to want to use it now. Don't like that background? I know. There are many like it, but this is one. But this one is ours. Exactly. This is my bucket.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
I guess it was kind of disappointing, to be honest. I mean, you didn't really live up to any of the promises you made, so I guess I'm just gonna leave or whatever. Have a good time. No screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
1
Yes, I know
star.
it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay, let's see. Will it actually work though, or will it still just not work?
Are you ready?
I'm
Here
ready.
it is.
Give it to
I
me.
give you
What is it?
the Stanley Parable 2.
Buckets can carry things, be a hat, sit on it, play drums on it, etc.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of...
Guys, there's
Okay,
the other collectibles. Let's go collect
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
it. No.
Okay,
Oh.
yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Well, let me go collect things.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted
good sequel
fans
would
to
be
love
nice.
it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could.
I don't know.
But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction,
have you watched
this
Severance?
is the Stanley Parable 2.
The
Let me see if I can whip something up.
Yo, purple.
Perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Nice new screen. Ooh, the Stanley Parable 2. Begin the game. Settings. Credits. Exit to desktop. It would be really funny if something happened if you exit to desktop. I don't want to risk it, because I don't want to... What was that? This house up to... Oh. Back. This is not, like, creepy at all. Definitely. I know, the new picture is cool. Wait, never heard of Severance? I'm lame. Guess what, Ori? Oh, that's for Ori. Never mind. I won't guess. Whatever. What, you just casually have the second game? Yeah. I'm lucky enough to be given it, guys. Welcome to the second game. No one else has this, so this is exclusive content. You have to watch this. The picture has space buns. What? Yes. Find the hole. Here we go. I'll find the hole. I'll try. I love the infinite hole. And the closet.
This is
Click
the
to
story
skip.
of a man named
Oh, we
Stanley.
can skip now, because it's the new game.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee
Early
number
access, yep.
427's
I'm the only
job
one with
was
this game.
simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Oh.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how
Yes.
long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Are space buns like
And although
Cinnabons?
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley
stealing Ori's
relished
style?
every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly
Any more Ori
for his
pictures?
job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something
Stanley
that would
reminds me of,
forever change
Mr.
Stanley.
Fred Jones from Ben Folds.
Something he would never quite forget.
Sorry to say,
He
I
had
don't know
been
what
at
that
his
is.
desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Gotta say, so
No one
far,
had showed
this
up
new
to give
game
him
seems pretty much
instructions,
the exact
call a
same.
meeting, or even say hi.
With balloons.
Never in all his years at the company
Uh-huh.
had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Very, very wrong.
Shocked,
Yes.
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alrighty, guys. Stanley Parable 2. I'm the only one
All
who
of
owns
his
this game.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What happens if I open this door? Because every time he says something. Or is it this door? Maybe it's the door in here. Hello, where's the infinite... Bucket! 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 Give me that.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
My bucket. I love my bucket. Don't judge me and my bucket. Ben Folds is the greatest piano rock player of all time. He has a good song about Fred Jones who reminds me of Stanley. Ah, I'll have to check that out. Stanley sounds like a dork if you... How rude. Stanley is a person with feelings.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
See, I feel like the hole's on that side, but something else could be on that side. Let's go see.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had
Where's the
felt
hole?
the bucket calling to him, telling
Oh.
him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh, yes.
And here it was. Had the bucket
guess
turned
not.
out to be correct? Was this better than the
No,
meeting room?
not really.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Closet! Oh, yes, the
Stanley
closet.
took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance
Oh, I'll
section
have to go there
and walked
sometime.
straight ahead to the opposite door.
Let's go to the closet. Is it still blocked off? I can't get in. Yo. Hold on, I gotta try and do something. What do you gotta try and do, Turtle? What is it?
Still no one was here. Stanley
Nope,
needed
no
the
one's here.
bucket's
I'm
warmth and
still
comfort
alone.
now more than ever. Perhaps his
Oh, there's
boss's
the closet.
office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You
No,
can feel
my
that,
bucket.
can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the
No.
bucket.
My
I
bucket!
can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's
No.
supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
No!
Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over
I
the
won't.
bucket.
It's my
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
My bucket.
This is your bucket. This is
Yeah.
your companion and lifelong friend.
Yeah,
You can't hand it over. Oh, no.
definitely
Getting
not.
into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley,
I never liked this broom closet for a variety of
Are you
reasons.
shrinking?
But even this
I
is
don't think
worse
so.
than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your
This
life is
bucket
so banal and meaningless
my
that
only
you'd
friend.
feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in
No,
your path
it's
in
not
an
true.
even
Bucket, don't
partially
listen to them.
enticing manner?
Don't
Well,
listen
I
to them.
never.
This is my bucket.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
You
Expand on the
guys
wide
stink.
variety of experiences you and the bucket
my
have shared
bucket.
together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
This is my bucket. You guys know nothing about buckets. Buckets are cool, like bow ties. And
Okay,
all of you
I've got you
inanimate
something
objects
which I
are
think will
worth
help settle
nothing
this
compared to
debate
the bucket.
once and for all. Here
What?
we go.
Yes!
There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your
Yeah.
meandering philosophical
This is my bucket.
diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural
Tisk
order of
tisk,
things.
my bucket. Golly. You had the gall to try to take my bucket away from me. This is the property of
All
Stanley.
right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going
Ooh.
to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
What is it? Give me the sticker.
You see, I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Yes!
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at the
Crazy
sticker and
bird.
say to yourself,
The room
"Oh,
closet has
it's a
some nerve."
bucket."
After all that
There
time we
really
spent
is a
for
wide
real.
variety of applications
This
for this
bucket
sticker.
is ours. Do you have any more stickers? Do you have like a vinyl?
You know what?
Vinyl?
I could take the name-calling and
Do
the
you have a
dismissal
rainbow
of your
sticker?
kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be
Good.
honest,
It's
I'm
mine.
sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
Amen, my bucket. Goodbye, closet. Tisk, tisk, harumph.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Here we go. Upstairs to the boss's office. Executive. A collectible. Yes.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Only the
definitely not.
intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So,
this is
I
mine.
implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Definitely. Yeah. So, where's another one? Can I go back downstairs? Is there one under the stairs, possibly? There is no way.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
Let's go,
This,
guys.
you know,
Doing
there
it.
really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley
Mini
things? What about
Stanley-
Stanlerines? Yes,
Weird.
I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Sorry, after watching that, I have seen the ads for it. Give me another doll. Actually, I'm not going in that way. I don't want to risk an ending. Let's go. Any Stanley figurines? What about over here? And I want to see the panda. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Oh, yes. I love
Even
my
now,
bucket.
in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were
Yay.
inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Nor in his
a
bliss
keypad,
of
eh?
simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845.
We did a
Stanley
bucket.
guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the
That was kind of
bucket knew
perfect
all along?
timing.
Was
Good
the
job, Perp.
bucket guiding him? Yes, this is
Where are we
certainly the
going?
most logical explanation.
Ooh, another fan. Stanley
Okay, I'm going
figurine.
back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
now I'm
What are you
torn
thinking?
between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
I like the Figlies. No, it doesn't work. What doesn't work, Turtle? What were you trying? You gotta do something. I do like Adam Scott mixed with Ben Stiller. Walter Mitty is actually a favorite movie of mine. Is there anything back here now? Guess not. Finished the first season. It was surprisingly good. I felt like it was something. I tried to
The
see
elevator
if I
raced
can edit my
downward,
profile
plummeting
picture,
towards an
but because I
unknown
didn't make the
fate.
profile picture on this
It would be
computer,
all
won't let me
Stanley
edit
could
it.
do to keep
Ah, I
himself
see.
together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Yes, bucket.
The
thank
bucket is here for you, Stanley.
Oh, yeah.
Everything will be fine.
Okay, so it looks like we get the Stanley figurines by going the correct path.
Stanley
so
and the bucket walked straight
We're
ahead through
not
the large
escaping.
door that read
Unless I see a figurine. I
Mind
don't. I'm going
Control
this way.
Facility.
Come on, bucket. Let's go on an adventure.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the
We never
bucket
came
both
across the
wondered to
infinite hole.
themselves.
That's unfortunate. I usually don't do thrillers. I'm a wimp. But I did like Lock and Key. Oh, yes, Lock and Key. That's a good show, which is a thriller. I have a few Apple shows to watch, so I'll need to consider that one. When you get to the end, press on this time. Oh, yeah, we could try that.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
No,
Everyone
not my
in the
bucket.
office was being videotaped, monitored like
oh
guinea
my.
pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Thriller. Give me
Was
another
the bucket under the
Stanley
mind
thing.
control facility's influence as well?
They
Had the bucket
wouldn't
been told to
dare.
do things it didn't wish to do?
No,
What
they wouldn't
kinds
do
of
that.
things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These
MJ's in
questions
chat.
raced
For
furiously
real.
in
Perp
Stanley's
is the new
brain.
Michael Jackson.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's
mental
control.
breakdown, guys.
Never!
I'm going crazy.
He squeezed the
I'm going
bucket
insane.
tighter.
Not gonna lie,
His
I wanna
one
make
friend
music.
in the
Perp,
entire
that would be
world.
awesome.
At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Yes, Buckets, you are my only friend. Other
But
than the
here
people
was
in
the
chat.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality
There's
of his
no more
past
Stanley
began to sink in,
collectibles, guys.
Stanley decided
You're
that this
escaping, I'm gonna
machinery
go.
would
It's like
never again exert its
2:28
terrible
somewhere.
power over
Okay,
another
night,
human
Turtle.
life. For he and the bucket
Shoot, I meant
would
Michael Jordan,
dismantle
just
the controls for good.
Man.
Two best friends,
Michael B.
Stanley
Jordan.
and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
What? Guys, this is just like... What? This Bucket and I can apparently high five. Alright, let's get going. It hasn't been scary though. I don't do scary shows / movies either, graders.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to
Plans reviewed
everything it stood for.
Graduate school, a question they had asked was, what dream job would I take? I said to be a piano rock musician like Ben Folds, so we have the same dream. This bucket is sentient for real. Okay, on.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
Bucket, how dare you!
Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
Wouldn't. It's my friend. Why would it do that?
Portrayed him like this. Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Bucket, what is this?
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Whoa, it's birds. Let's see, peregrine, maybe? Eagle or falcon. Let's go with peregrine. That's not peregrine. Let's go with falcon. Oh, it's just back and forth.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
There's
the
no
mind controls
peregrine.
were only a facade to disguise its true intentions.
You're an
Had the
amazing
bucket known this
rapper.
all along?
Honestly, I don't.
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Alright, we'll just look at the And we were reborn. Figure Finders Committee meeting today. What happens if we don't?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What if the infinite hole is down here?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Good night, Snoop.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary
into
the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative
all of you
tropes.
sleep good and have good days.
Now that you're here, what do you think?
Like
Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Grizz.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Well, let's just say yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit.
See, I could. Whoa. The sequel is now paused. That's so cool.
Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's your music. I remember you were singing before. Guys, let's chillax to the music.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite
Perp, you redeemed that, right? As I was taking a sip.
What Stanley liked most.
There was a man named Stanley.
He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Yes.
You too will become quite unbearable.
Nice. Begin the game again. Let's see where we'll go. Speed running it.
I want to find the hole. Blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. And Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Bye, bucket. Okay, nothing. Alright, we're going this
When
way.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I have a feeling
and
the
Stanley
hole is
knew it
probably this way.
perfectly well.
Ahem.
Perhaps he wanted to stop
Tonight
by
the
the
music
employee
seems-
lounge first,
Tonight
just
the
to admire
music
it.
seems so loud.
Standing now in this incredible room,
Actually, wait, no.
Stanley for the
Okay,
first, but
guys, we're
eager
gonna
to
do
get
one
back
more
to
thing
business,
to finish
Stanley
the game.
took the first
Well, not to
open
finish the
door
game,
on
but
his
finish
left.
this stream. I'm gonna go
And so he
down that hole.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
We're gonna see what's down here to finish off the stream, because it's actually pretty late.
But Stanley didn't want
That's
to
why
go
Grizz
back to
does
the
it as well.
office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
Where do I need to go? Narrator, where do I go?
From here, it's,
We
left.
could have been so good together.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, no, not the right.
Okay.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
What was
I thinking?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
You don't really
clearly-
think much. I
Oh
don't
dear,
think.
would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yes, I can wait. What's going on?
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've
What's it
got it
now?
now. This story is absolutely, definitely
okay.
this way.
Light shine bright everywhere we go. What's down here?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Really?
Stanley, close your eyes.
Oh.
Okay.
My eyes are closed. Where do I look?
We just have to get
What's
back
going on?
to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Oh, I'm
How
sorry.
about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this
Sounds
time,
good.
suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Alrighty then. Oh wait. No.
All of his co-workers were gone.
We're not in
What
the
could it
deluxe
mean? Stanley
edition,
decided to
guys.
go to the
No
meeting
more
room.
bucket.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I want my bucket back.
When Stanley...
Oh.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley,
quite a few things
did you
changed.
change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you
No, dog.
move the
Slow down,
story
slow down,
somewhere?
Slow
or...
down.
Hold
Slow
on.
down. Calm
Why
down
am I
and chat.
asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah,
It was
what's
right
going
here
on,
just a
pal?
minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. Ooh, what's back there? Hello. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Dang. That's deep. Oh gosh. We're in the back rooms, aren't we?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
You
promise
wrote
you,
this adventure,
there
dude.
definitely was a story here before.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
maybe.
not?
Risker, how to be a mod. Joke. Step 1. Beg for your life. I don't think so. You ever get a little bit tired of life? Like you're not really happy and you don't want to die? Like you're not. Like you're hanging on by a thread and you gotta survive because you gotta survive. Alright, let's see if it's different
All of his
this time.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
Step
go to the meeting
2.
room. Perhaps he had simply
Okay,
missed
let's
a
see
memo.
what's step 2.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Much
I might
worse.
be remembering this wrong. It's
for your
possible the
life
story
again.
is back where we just
maybe.
came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Did we miss anything? I don't think so.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Oh, guys, it's another loop. It's like,
No, wait, never mind. not the story.
not a loop.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. This is different again. Oh gosh, this is rotted.
Now well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Oh no.
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what?
Not really.
Since I've completely
This gives
forgotten
me,
what we were
poltergeist.
supposed to be doing,
Poltergeist.
how about
Phasma.
this?
Or just
You
Phasma.
win!
Guys, I did it! I won!
Congratulations!
Except for
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off.
It's a
So,
good song, Perp?
good
Yes,
job.
it is a good song.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those
Come on, give me a win for the end of the stream.
Okay?
Give me a win.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what
I'm not.
might happen this time.
Cool.
I have to restart.
Construction area. Oh gosh.
All right, I've got
Follow
a
the yellow
solution.
line. This was at
time,
the end.
To make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just
Okay,
follow the
let's go.
line. How simple is that?
Stand on the yellow brick road. Guys, it's taking me a different way. Where are we going? Oh, zigzag.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Okay.
Now, here's a thought.
Yeah.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way,
maybe.
is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Ooh, music would be awesome. Listen on that. We're at 006. Step 3 or something. Act kind to others. Yep, that's definitely my step.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Really?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. I'm looking. I think that's all the steps to be. Guess so. Alright, I'm walking. I think I remember the fern well enough.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, okay. Following the line again? What are we doing?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Sounds good. We're in the back rooms. Can't hear the buzz, but it's definitely there.
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. What about a cyberpunk city?
No, not you again.
That's the line.
Stanley, I'd also like to
U
veto
was
the
TM.
line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
I'll look at the ceiling. Oh, the lines on the ceiling. I'll look at lines on the floor. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Yeah, what about a cyberpunk city?
A choice. We get to make a decision.
Wait a minute.
From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Like very
in fact,
similar
I believe
to other
I need a
choices
minute
we've
to
made.
think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh,
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Yes.
Come,
logic.
Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
I guess so, man.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
Then we stand here
My
forever.
mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
No one.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I
That
get
timing,
a say
dude.
in
I know,
all of
Perp.
this?
You've been really
Is it
good with timing.
No, it can't be. I don't want it
Never
to
mind,
be.
it's flying
I
dinosaur.
don't want
It's
the
not a
game to
dinosaur?
keep
Oh.
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
Oh,
Does
gosh.
that mean...
What are you doing, narrator?
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
No, narrator.
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
I wasn't done reading that. No way Queso jumped. Run. Gosh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That door's open. Okay, just checking. Where are we off to?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
Is
on
that
his
the
left.
confusion ending? Do we finish it? Let's go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Definitely.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
It's crazy.
Stanley was so
let's
bad
go over
at
this
following
way.
directions, it's incredible he
I'm so
wasn't
bad, I'm
5
so
years
sorry, man.
ago.
Oh yeah, fired years ago. Let's get the
Look,
death
Stanley,
ending.
I think perhaps... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Alrighty. Well. This is it. Oh, it's just forever gonna be the Stanley Parable 2. Sweet. This is a cool ending screen. I think this is gonna be it for tonight. Thank you all so very much for watching. This has been an exciting adventure. We've gotten quite a bit done. Hey, we have gotten quite a bit done. I think we might have gotten most of the stories. I don't know. If you guys want, join the Discord, and everybody in the Discord go to the polls section and just write Stanley Parable if you want to see me continue this and see what else we can find. If not,
it is Wednesday, my dudes.
Then next week we might go back to playing playing with viewers. Maybe Roblox or Minecraft or one of those. Who knows? But yeah, Friday we are back on Cobblemon. As for today, that's it. Stanley Parable 2, Stanley Parable 1, Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition, Stanley Parable 2 Prologue, Stanley Parable, all of those. They were all crazy. They were all fun. That was loud. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. I will see you all next time. Until then, have a great day, have a great night. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.